meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for like reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and enjoy the history. And
Yo, yo,
Peace and light, brother. Peace, peace. How you doing today?
man, I'm great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Man, bro. I waited for this all week.
Man, I was excited about it too. I was definitely like, let's get to it. Like, it's definitely important to get the history out. So I was excited about it. I thank you for the invite, brother.
Oh man, no problem, bro. It's all love, man. I got nothing but love and respect for you, man, because I see you doing your thing on TikTok, making
I
people
already,
mad.
yeah, they be getting upset, but you got to talk about the truth and really just put the truth out there and just, talk about what's real with it. So, hey, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but we got to just talk about what it is, though. It's our history we talking about in the history of the land. So, if it's been put on your plate to talk about, you got to put it out. So, I appreciate it though. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, but I appreciate like again the invite for giving me the opportunity to be able to talk about it. And for you doing what you're doing, you talking about me, bro. You is like, I want to give you your flowers too, because you definitely been putting out the content, doing the work, staying consistent, just keep getting it out there. So I definitely salute you, bro, for giving people the opportunity to have a platform to be able to talk. And no matter how big they platform or how small they platform is, you give everybody the same opportunity. So I appreciate you, bro, for sure.
Man, thank you, bro. Like I said, man, I don't believe in that gatekeeping shit, so I just always make sure that everybody get the chance to shine, and there's plenty of us to get money out here. You know what I'm saying? Because if I make it, I feel like I could bring somebody else up because that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're the new OGs. We're the big unks now, so we
Yeah, yeah,
gotta,
we definitely the uns now, like for
yeah,
sure.
because everybody care about like just the youth and care about the community and all that other stuff, but they're not walking it. They're not proving it, and it's all about showing action instead of speaking about it. So I just want to just be an example of it's okay to let other people get their spotlight and get their um a message across because my message isn't the only message.
For sure. That's what's up, bro. That's
So
what's up. And you doing your thing with it though. Like I see you was on like the 900. You did over 900 episodes, so that's an accomplishment.
oh no, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I got seven more to go, but
Oh,
I
but you,
mean,
bro, you there. That's there. That's there. So that's a big accomplishment. Like consistency. That's one of the biggest things in it though. So for real, bro. So yeah, salute you.
yeah, thank you, man, and I salute you too, man, because I know that just because we known each other for years, so I know that just from evolving and this and that, bro. I know that it wasn't an easy process for you to be who you are today, and I just wanted you just to talk about just what was like the metamorphosis like, because I know just from people who just know us and stuff like that, but they don't really understand just the process of just evolving into like the person that you are today. So can you just give us like just a brief just how it and how long and just what you had to do just to, you know, re-educate yourself and just really just begin to exhibit all that information.
It just started as a journey one day. I say this was about back in 2000 and 2010, like I just started looking into something. Actually, it started from a song, and I started looking into stuff. Then I started at the journey. You know how a lot of people started the Illuminati. The Illuminati gonna kill us all. So it
Hmm.
was one of them type of things, though. But just getting deeper into understanding what it was, and that it was a shadow government really ruling the world. So I got deeper in that. Then I started looking into history. You know, and I always liked the history in school. Like even I was at the high, middle school at Central. I always loved history. Social studies was my favorite subject all the time. So, so as I got into history, I started learning about the government, just how they roll. Like it's two sides of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? The people who fund the Democrats fund the Republicans. They the
Hmm.
same bankers that control Hollywood. Just learning that whole spiel about things. Started going a little deeper even into history, what happened in the United States. Now, around this time, I always was conscious about like kind of like Black American history, what they taught us in school, far as the, civil rights movement. Our ancestors came from Africa, all this type of stuff. But as I got deeper into the history and learning about America, it took me to a thing learning about Black history. So when I
Hmm.
started learning about Black history, that's when I first realized that, damn, the so-called Black man used to rule the world. So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. So that was about 2010 and 11. I just got real deep into it. I was lucky, like just going to a Professor Griff lecture. Me and the mother of my children at the time, we had went down to Detroit back in 2012. I went to a lecture and I met this guy by the name of Mark Duke in Detroit at the Professor Griff lecture, and he used to hold lectures in Detroit. So with that, like he took me a whole even more down, gave me a lot of more information. Me going to his classes, he gave me opportunity to start teaching down there. And then at that point, it was just more about the history I was learning as far as Black history. But for me, it was the journey. So I was looking into Africa. I was learning about the things, like all the different West African kingdoms. Really, it got real deep into Egypt. I was looking into the Bible. I was learning about different, like reading the Bible from a different prophetic way,
Hmm.
like that, and not from like how they taught you in church. Because also I was raised in church, so getting into that and just going down that journey. So after I started going from Detroit and started lecturing and doing that stuff around 2013, when you start about the Black American conscious community, it's always been different disciplines of knowledge. So it's
Hmm.
always been people talking about we was from America.
Yeah.
Always been people saying we was from America originally. So I started getting deeper into that. Always had my mind over. I never was the person pushed it out like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. Shut people down. I just listened. It was always about knowledge and taking the pieces of the knowledge and putting the puzzle together with the knowledge and the information. So as I started getting deeper into the Americas, you had in the so-called Pan-African or the Black American conscious community, you had people like Dr. Ivan Van Sertima and different other teachers who always said Black people was in the Americas first.
Hmm.
So, started reading to them books. They came before Columbus, different books like that, just getting deep into that. Then as I got deeper and deeper into it, it was like, it wasn't that Black people was in America first. America was a Negroid continent,
Yeah.
and that they just switched everything around. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It was the switcheroo, So, and once I started studying the Americas, it got deeper. It's like every to now to today. You know what I'm saying? That's probably been for like the last 10 years, over 10 years, because even when I first started, I was still looking into things as America. But for me to really come out and say, hey, we from America, like it's been for like the last 10 years, and me kind of like publicly going on TikTok with it more and more, like on Facebook, I always dropped like, oh, we from America and stuff like that. But really, like,
Yeah.
no, the information got to get out. So that's been for like the last 4, 5 years. Like, like we from America, we not Africans. Like it's a con game these people are playing, and they done did some very, it's conquest. And
Oh,
we'll
I agree.